I'm just setting the live so that others can also use it. So here we have our paper one syllabus, which is general paper, teaching and research aptitude. Okay, so basically, textbook is nothing but which is having exact syllabus. The portion is covered in the book. It is not meant to be a guide. You may have a guide, like per se, many people use guides like Arihant or Drishti, or there are many other platforms, online platforms as well. They provide study material or a guide, but it is for sure it is not a textbook. Okay, textbook is something per se. Now you have a research methodology. Okay, so research methodology, you have to buy a book which may be very small or big, like for example, you have Kotari. So Kotari for research methodology is like very well known for all around academia, so you can buy that. Okay, Kotari. And the second one is Ramahuja. Many people prefer Ramahuja. It is very small book, and people refer that as well. So these are some of the textbook which you can use. Okay, which is a book you can study. You can get all the things to be experienced. Okay, for other things are there. So you can see the method of teaching, research aptitudes, what is the research, types of research, and other characterization, positivism, post-positivistic approach to research. So many other things you can figure it out in these two books. Either you can buy one or two, this or that, Ramahuja or Kotari. Okay, for reasoning and other aptitude things, so it is necessary that we have to follow the classes. For main purpose, we are taking classes is because many students, those who are coming into social sciences, they have never come across. I mean, maybe they might have studied in the 10th standard or maximum to the 12th standard, but there is a gap. So after coming to PG, again you're going for a aptitude, then there is a problem because people get score more mark in the second paper, but they face problem in the first paper. So there we suggest people to have a RS Agarwal. This RS Agarwal quantitative aptitude is a general aptitude book for any other competitive examination. Even if somebody is preparing for a UPSC or GATE, they also use the similar things. So there we get all the mathematical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, legal reasoning, logical reasoning, data interpretation, many other things you we can get from there as well. Okay, so this ICT part is a simple part which now we are aware of it, and as well as the people, movement, and environment as well. But again, if we can able to get the exact book which is discussing about this, then it is mandatory to purchase that and to have it in a hand. At least to, if you could not able to spend much time on it, you are working now, you completed your masters, you are working in a organization or institution, or a company, or even a corporate. So you may not able to get that much time to study, but you can able to rotate the pages, so you'll be getting a habit of reading. And if you're targeting for JRF, for sure you have to make a lesson plan and you have to prepare. Okay, so this is of, you can see that there is only 10 chapters. Okay, last chapter is about higher education as well. So you can see that 5 questions each carrying 2 marks are to be set from each module. Whenever graphical or pictorial questions are set for cited candidate, a passage followed by equal number of questions and weightage be set for visually impaired candidates. So the other things we discussed while the classes are going on. Okay, so it is necessary to download the syllabus. Then the second is you have to make a plan how what you're going to study, and from third, which book you're going to study. Okay, these three steps has to be followed for the paper one. I'm sure that if you're not preparing well for paper one, it will be a tough fight to get a JRF, because many people miss it here. Okay, this is a thing I want to convert. So you can see that other syllabus as well. You have multiple things. So I'm just going for a downloading social work or education. We can just have a look. So here is education. So the language, if you're feeling that you're okay with English, then you download in English, or Hindi, you can download in Hindi. We'll also try to get it to be given in many other languages as well. We can propose the ministry. Okay, so here is something that social work syllabus. So you can see that again there are 10 chapters. These are main chapters, and they given the chapter wise. They have given the sub themes as well. Okay, and it is necessary to get again the books which has all these syllabus, or separately maybe two three books or four five books. Per se, I got my net in sociology, so I purchased Michael Harlambus and Oxford handbook for sociology, and I used Ramauja and Kotari both as well for paper one. So there are multiple places where we get all the resources, but it is necessary that we have to have a hard copy in our hand. Even if it is Xerox copy, you can print it and keep. You may get it around if you are around Delhi or Chennai or Mumbai and all. You will be having a old bookstores, or you can order it newly in Amazon or Flipkart. It is there available. Okay, so you have to make a proper lesson plan first. Okay, so this is all about this website. So UGC Net Online. This site you will be able to get a previous year question paper also. Okay, so solving the previous year question paper or just practicing with it is mandatory, because then we get to know about the notion how the pattern of question is there. Okay, we may not able to get the exact question. Okay, now the same question they may ask next time. That is why I'm saying no, it's not, it is not the purpose why I'm saying to practice the previous year questions. Okay, so the purpose here is how the pattern is, like what are all the patterns are there, like choose the best answer, match the following, and whether the statement one is right or statement two is right. So there are multiple ways, like books and authors. So there are different patterns where people ask questions. So now I'm downloading the political science paper. You can see that. Okay, so this is how the question paper will be. Like it is in question will be both English and Hindi. So you can see that the to Kautilya the concept of Vipada Shaka means, and then Plato appropriated the idea of whom, for whom all existence is simply at the matter in motion. So these are all some of the questions where they give a person and opinion, and person and relevant to another person. You can see that there are the laws of the dialectic of Marx does not include. So it is about person who theorize something. So what is missing there? So similarly, we'll be having, you can see the match the following which I was discussing. So it is about a person. So if somebody is choosing botany or zoology or home science, so they'll be having a relevant question paper to that. Okay, in science stream. But most of the time technology people opt for CSI or net, even science people, if you are strong enough, You can choose that. And again, I suggest people to choose this because, in a way, UGC Net for social sciences and humanities and science stream doesn't have a negative mark. If you are making any mistake, you are not going to lose any mark. A question you are going to get a 2 mark. Like paper 1 it is 150 question 100 mark, paper 2 it is 200, again it is 100 question 200 mark, so total 300 mark, 150 question 300 mark. But in the case of CSIR net there is a negative mark. If you are giving a wrong answer, then your mark will be reduced. Okay. So I request all of you to go through this previous year questions. Just solve this when you get time. Okay, when you're bored of it, when you're studying for a long time. Okay, and I'm sure that when you're writing your paper, reading your chapter one and writing this previous year question, you may not able to get more because that is how you are preparing. We can able to swallow slowly, slowly, small pieces only. It's not possible for us to eat a big portion of food, pizza you are having. It's not possible to have it in one bite, or cake. Like we cut into small pieces. We eat then also small. Okay, so in a way, we have to prepare in that way, and we need not to be worried about we are scoring less. Okay, I'm sure that this is not the same question going to be get in the 2025 which you are going to appear at that time. They are not going to give the same questions. Okay, so you have to be very clear about it. Yeah, so I think that's how I have shared whatever things I thought of sharing in this session. Um, yeah, so we can again go to the question answer session. If you have any other question and answer session questions, I'll try to give a reply to that. Um if not, then we can finish this session. We can again go for the regular sessions. Okay, I'm sure that you'll be getting a regular session links in the email only, and you can subscribe to Revamp and you can get the updates in YouTube as well. Once it is updated, then you will get there. But most probably we'll be sharing the links to people those who are interested in joining it regularly. Okay. Any other questions do you have? Like, you can see many people join. I can see Sneha, Binya, Shashwata, Kalai, Rinki, Kanika, Yagraj, Ramesh Mukherjee, Smriti, Laksh. Any of you have any questions? You can text or else you can unmute. Otherwise, we can end this session. More out. Okay. So let's begin with the hope that for sure we get the JRF, and if not, we get other fellowships which we have like NFST, NFSBC, NFSC, person with disability or single child, or any other fellowship which is relevant to UGC Net. If at all it's not there, then also we have a scope to apply for ICSR fellowship. Okay. So all we have to give in a one attempt. We are not going to give it again. We are going to give one attempt, and in first attempt we are going to crack it. That is the motivation for UGC Net, and I strongly suggest you because if you are not cracking it, it's a so much dragging process, and it give you immense mental health issues. Like we could not able to struggle that much, and we have a logic that why we have to get this to be cracked in the first attempt itself. Okay, as I hope you all might have watched the session in YouTube. In that, I have given what are all the financial benefits we are getting from the UGC Net. Okay, or cracking a JRF, how much the amount is. I hope you all might have watched. Again, I can share that with you as well. Now also I can share that. Just sharing the financial benefits what you get, so that you'll get an idea why we have to crack it. Dear students, to say that, so you can see the financial benefit of UGC Net JRF. So it is like, if you crack for the first time, it is 37,000 plus HRE. So your house rental elements, and then there is a contingency as well. Okay, for first 2 year you get a 5 year time. Like, even if you complete your masters and go for a job, I'm sure one may not able to get this much salary. Okay, however, we get in a graduated in a reputed institution, which is having a high level of NIR of ranking, high performance. But then also again, if you get better salary, you go for it. If not, then it is better to choose for, isn't it, JRF. It is 37,000 per month plus HRA plus contingency for 2 years. Okay, after that again you will be able to get SRF. It is of 42,000 per month for the remaining 3 years. I'm sure that if you're getting around 42,000 as a monthly stipend and HRA is around 11,000, it is 53,000 per month. Okay, so it is better than any other person, and you will be able to get a time for you as well, and for sure you will be able to get to complete your PhD within a stipulated time. Okay, so that it's necessary to keep this in mind and to prepare, because in work you may have to experience a particular regular office timing, and then there is a regular job which physically also you have to do, physically mentally also you have to do. And in PhD you'll be able to get a sufficient time to study, and you'll be able to get time to work for yourself, your development as well, which is ultimately gaining a PhD. That also you can do. Okay, so don't miss this opportunity. Okay, yeah. So that's all I want to share. Thank you all for joining. Again, do you have any questions, or can we end this session? Yeah, there is no response, then which means we can end the session. So